Today, we dive into the intriguing reasons behind Susan Dey's absence from the Partridge Family reunion. As a key figure in the beloved 1970s sitcom, her decision not to attend raised many eyebrows and sparked a flurry of speculation. After all these years, what could have led to this noticeable gap? In 2024, new insights emerged, shedding light on the ongoing tensions with one particular co-star that may have influenced her choice. This complicated relationship has roots that go deep into their time on set, revealing a backdrop of personal and professional challenges. The dynamics between them were often fraught, and as the reunion approached, it became clear that unresolved issues played a significant role in her decision. Fans of the show have long wondered about the behind-the-scenes stories, and now, with fresh information, we can better understand the factors that ultimately kept Susan Dey from reconnecting with her former castmates.
Watching the main event.
You can't do that.
Boy, Mom looks mad now.
Let me see.
Shirley Jones, who played the role of Shirley Partridge in the beloved television series The Partridge Family, had a unique and personal connection to her on-screen son, David Cassidy, who portrayed Keith Partridge. In reality, Shirley Jones was David Cassidy's stepmother, creating a fascinating dynamic both on and off the screen. Their relationship transcended the typical boundaries of a professional environment, as they maintained a close bond despite the challenges they faced. This connection was rooted in the complexities of family life, especially considering that Shirley was married to David's father, Jack Cassidy. Even after the divorce between Shirley Jones and Jack Cassidy, the relationship between Shirley and David remained strong. They often supported each other through personal struggles and celebrated their successes together. This familial bond added a layer of authenticity to their performances in the series, as audiences could sense the genuine affection and chemistry between them. The experience of working together on the Partridge Family allowed them to share memorable moments and create lasting memories which they both cherished. Their relationship serves as a testament to the idea that family connections can endure through various life changes and challenges.
Call up Sally and tell her I got sick or something. You gotta let her down easy.
The cast of the Partridge Family encountered notable financial disparities despite the show's immense popularity. David Cassidy, who played Keith Partridge, initially faced significant undercompensation, earning only $600 per week during the early seasons. This amount was particularly low considering the show's success and the viewership it attracted. Cassidy's situation was complicated by the fact that he signed his first contract when he was underage. As a result, his earnings did not reflect his growing fame and the show's impact on television. Eventually, after negotiations, Cassidy's salary was increased, acknowledging his contribution to the series and the demands of being a young star. The financial arrangements for the rest of the cast also raised eyebrows, as many felt that their compensation did not match the show's popularity. This situation highlighted the broader issues of financial equity in the entertainment industry, particularly for young actors who often found themselves in contracts that did not serve their best interests. The disparity in pay among the cast members became a point of discussion, emphasizing the need for better financial practices in television production.
And if you don't show, it'll look bad. Besides, if he wants, he can always come over here and beat you up. Keith, there is a...
Born in 1934, Shirley Jones began her career in show business with a strong foundation in music and theater. She became a well-known figure in Hollywood, showcasing her talents in various films and musicals. However, she faced a significant decision when she turned down the role of Carol Brady in the popular series The Brady Bunch, a choice that many might find surprising given the show's success. Instead, she embraced the role of Shirley Partridge in the beloved television series The Partridge Family, which aired from 1970 to 1974. This show featured her as the matriarch of a family band, combining her acting skills with her musical abilities, and it quickly became a cultural phenomenon. After The Partridge Family ended, Shirley encountered challenges in finding work. The transition from a successful television show to other acting opportunities can often be difficult for many actors, and she was no exception. Despite these struggles, Shirley did not let them define her career. Over time, she earned several accolades for her work in film and theater, demonstrating her versatility and talent. In recent years, she has remained active in the theater scene and has also become involved with PETA, advocating for animal rights and welfare. This commitment reflects her passion for causes beyond acting, showcasing her dedication to making a difference in the world. Her journey through the entertainment industry illustrates both the challenges and triumphs that can come with a long career in show business.
Type available. Blue chip concerns only. Contact Daniel R. Partridge. Can you believe that?
David Cassidy was born in 1950 to actors Jack Cassidy and Evelyn Ward, which set the stage for a life in the spotlight. He became a household name in the early 1970s when he starred in the popular television series The Partridge Family. In this show, he played Keith Partridge, the charming teenage heartthrob of a family band. His role not only showcased his acting talent, but also highlighted his musical abilities, as he sang many of the show's catchy songs. The success of The Partridge Family made Cassidy a teen idol, and he gained a massive following during this time. However, the fame that came with his success also brought significant challenges. As his popularity soared, so did the pressures of being in the public eye. Cassidy struggled with drug use and alcoholism, which affected both his personal and professional life. Despite his efforts to overcome these challenges, they continued to haunt him throughout his career. His battles with addiction were well documented, and he faced numerous setbacks that impacted his health and relationships. Tragically, David Cassidy's life came to an end in 2017 when he passed away from liver failure at the age of 67. His struggles serve as a reminder of the difficulties that can accompany fame and the importance of seeking help when facing personal challenges. Cassidy's legacy lives on through his music and the memories of his performances, but his life also serves as a cautionary tale about the toll of addiction and the complexities of life in the entertainment industry.
Somebody beat us to it. There's an offer pending.
Cassidy's initial contract with the producers of The Partridge Family left him with no control over his own name or likeness. This lack of control turned into a chaotic experience for the young star, as he quickly became a household name. The show, which aired in the early 1970s, showcased a fictional family that performed music together, and Cassidy, playing the role of Keith Partridge, captured the hearts of many viewers. However, this fame came with its challenges. Fans were often overwhelming, invading his privacy, and making it difficult for him to lead a normal life. The constant attention created a dangerous environment, where the boundaries between celebrity and personal space blurred. Cassidy found himself in situations that were both thrilling and frightening as he dealt with fans who would follow him, show up at his home, or interrupt his daily activities. The pressure of this fame weighed heavily on him, contributing to struggles he faced as he tried to navigate the complexities of being a young actor in the spotlight. The fame that should have been a source of joy instead became a source of anxiety and turmoil as he grappled with the consequences of his sudden rise to stardom. This chaotic fame was not just a passing phase. It shaped his experiences and influenced his choices in the years that followed. The lack of control over his image and the relentless pursuit of his personal life by fans made it clear that the world of celebrity could be as challenging as it was glamorous. Cassidy's journey through fame was a reflection of the darker side of stardom, where the adoration of fans could quickly turn into an overwhelming burden.
Good time, looking for a good time.
Danny Bonaduce, known for his role as Danny Partridge in The Partridge Family, had a life filled with ups and downs after the show ended. Despite facing a troubled childhood that included family issues and struggles with addiction, Bonaduce carved out a diverse career. He ventured into radio hosting, where he gained popularity for his candid and often humorous style. Additionally, he took a brief detour into professional wrestling, showcasing his ability to adapt and explore different avenues in the entertainment world. His journey was marked by personal challenges, but he continued to find ways to stay in the public eye. On the other hand, Brian Forster, who took over the role of Chris Partridge after Jeremy Gelbwex left the show, came from an impressive family background. His lineage includes notable figures such as British actor Alan Napier, famous for his role as Alfred in the Batman television series, and the renowned novelist Charles Dickens. This rich heritage provided Forster with a unique perspective on the arts and performance. After his time on The Partridge Family, he pursued a career as a professional race car driver, demonstrating his passion for speed and competition. Both Bonaduce and Forster have had distinct paths since their days on the show, reflecting their individual talents and personal journeys.
You're kidding! We talked.
Jeremy Gelbwex, the original actor who played Chris Partridge, faced challenges during his time on The Partridge Family. His departure from the show was largely due to strained relationships on set, which created an uncomfortable atmosphere for both him and the cast. The producers decided to replace him with Brian Forster, a move that was met with no complaints from the audience. This change was significant for the show, as it allowed the series to continue without disruption, maintaining its popularity with viewers. In a different but equally impactful storyline, Shirley Jones, who played the matriarch of the Partridge family, experienced personal turmoil in her marriage to Jack Cassidy. Their relationship deteriorated due to Cassidy's jealousy over Jones' rising success in the entertainment industry. This jealousy manifested in infidelity and struggles with alcoholism, which ultimately led to their divorce in 1974. The combination of these events in both the professional and personal lives of the actors contributed to the complex dynamics surrounding the Partridge family, reflecting the challenges that can arise in the world of television and beyond.
It helps them to deal with their feelings. The main thing it does is open up their minds.
Following the end of the Partridge family, Suzanne Croft, who portrayed the character Tracy Partridge, chose to live a life away from the spotlight. She moved to Nevada, where she opened a bookstore, embracing a quieter existence filled with literature and community engagement. Despite her success on television, she led a normal life, focusing on her family and personal interests. Tragically, her life was cut short in 2015 when she passed away due to a genetic cardiac condition, leaving behind memories of her youthful role in the beloved series. On the other hand, Dave Madden, who played the lovable manager Reuben Kincaid, had a rich background in comedy and performance. His passion for entertaining audiences was evident throughout his career, which included various comedic roles and a stint in the military. He brought joy to many with his humor and charm. Madden continued to work in the entertainment industry until his passing in 2014 at the age of 82. His legacy is remembered fondly by fans of the Partridge family and those who appreciated his comedic talents.
Was that a jackpot? Take anything.
You hear something?
The inspiration for the Partridge family came from the real-life family band known as the Cowsills. Initially, there were plans to cast the Cowsills in the show, as they were a popular musical group at the time. However, the creators decided to replace the mother figure in the family with Shirley Jones, who was already a well-known actress and singer. This decision led to the Cowsills declining to participate in the show, as they were not comfortable with the changes. Shirley Jones, who played the mother on the Partridge family, was also considered for the role of Carol Brady in the Brady Bunch. Ultimately, she chose to take on the role of a working mother in the Partridge family instead, feeling that it was an important opportunity to portray a more relatable and modern family dynamic on television. Her decision reflected a desire to represent the challenges and triumphs of motherhood in a way that resonated with audiences. The Partridge family became a beloved show, showcasing music, family values, and the ups and downs of life, much like the Cowsills had done in real life. The series captured the spirit of the era and remains a significant part of television history.
It gets very lonely here when you have no family.
During the production of The Partridge Family, Susan Dey, who portrayed Laurie Partridge, developed unreciprocated feelings for her co-star David Cassidy. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, but Cassidy did not share the same romantic feeling. After the show concluded, the two briefly dated, but their romance was short-lived. The relationship ended in part due to the revelations in Cassidy's autobiography, which exposed personal details that affected their connection. In an effort to boost the show's declining ratings, the character of Ricky Stevens was introduced. The creators aimed to capture the audience's attention by capitalizing on the popularity of the Jackson 5. However, the casting took a different turn, and Ricky was ultimately portrayed as a young Caucasian boy. This decision reflected the show's evolving dynamics and the producers' attempts to keep the series fresh and engaging for viewers. The introduction of Ricky Stevens added a new layer to the family dynamic, even as it highlighted the challenges the show faced in maintaining its popularity.
Didn't anybody order breakfast?
In 1974, a tragic event unfolded during a concert in London, leaving a lasting impact on the lives of those involved. A fatal crowd rush resulted in the death of a 14-year-old girl who had a heart condition. This heartbreaking incident haunted David Cassidy, one of the stars of the Partridge family, throughout his life. The weight of such a tragedy can be difficult to bear, especially for someone who was in the spotlight. Cassidy often reflected on the responsibility he felt for his fans and the profound sense of loss that came with the event. Meanwhile, Danny Bonaduce, who played Danny Partridge, faced his own struggles. His childhood was marked by chaos and difficulties, which followed him into adulthood. Bonadeuce's behavior often drew attention, and he found himself in various troubled situations. During this turbulent time, Shirley Jones, who portrayed the matriarch of the Partridge family, stepped in as a guardian figure for him. She provided support and guidance, helping him navigate the challenges he faced both on and off the screen. The bond they formed during the show extended beyond the camera, showcasing a deep connection that was essential for Bonadeuce during his formative years.
Oh, Dr. Shirley, excuse me just for a moment, please.
Of course.
The Partridge family house served as a familiar backdrop for viewers, as it was a frequently reused TV set that also appeared in popular shows like Bewitched, Dennis the Menace, and I Dream of Jeannie. This shared setting created a sense of comfort and nostalgia for audiences who recognized the iconic home from various beloved series. The warm, inviting atmosphere of the Partridge household became a symbol of family and music, drawing viewers into the lives of the characters. However, amidst the charm of the show, a peculiar mystery emerged with the disappearance of the family's dog, Simone. After the first season, Simone vanished without any explanation, leaving fans to speculate about what happened to the beloved pet. The absence of the dog sparked curiosity and theories among viewers, who wondered if the character had been written out for creative reasons, or if there was a more personal story behind the decision. The lack of closure regarding Simone's fate added an intriguing layer to the series, as audiences continued to enjoy the musical adventures of the Partridge family while pondering the unanswered questions surrounding their furry companion. Susan Day's absence from reunions for the Partridge family has been a topic of interest for many fans. Her decision not to attend is often linked to unresolved feelings regarding her former co-star, David Cassidy. This tension grew after Cassidy revealed details of their brief romance in his autobiography, which may have contributed to Day's reluctance to reconnect with the cast. The dynamics among the cast members have been complex, and Day's choice reflects a deeper emotional struggle tied to their shared past. In addition to the real-life drama, the Partridge family also inspired an animated spin-off titled Partridge Family 2200 AD. This new version aimed to capture the spirit of the original show, but featured limited participation from the original cast members. The reception of the animated series was lukewarm, failing to ignite the same enthusiasm as the live-action series. While fans of the original show may have hoped for a nostalgic revival, the animated spin-off did not resonate strongly with audiences, perhaps due to the absence of the original cast chemistry and charm.
In every town we've been in, so far he's had a brother in Marysville, a sister in...
The popularity of the Partridge family drew in many notable guest stars, adding excitement and variety to the series. Among these stars were Farrah Fawcett, known for her iconic role in Charlie's Angels, and the legendary country musician Johnny Cash, who brought his unique charm to the show. Jodie Foster, who would later become an acclaimed actress, made an appearance, showcasing her talent at a young age. Jacqueline Smith and Cheryl Ladd, also from Charlie's Angels, added to the star power, making episodes even more memorable. Mark Hamill, who would later gain fame as Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, was another guest who captured the audience's attention. The Partridge family's 1957 Chevrolet bus became an iconic symbol of the show. This colorful vehicle was purchased for just $500 and was repainted to fit the vibrant aesthetic of the series. It played a crucial role in the family's adventures and was often seen traveling to various locations for performances. After the show ended, the bus was sadly abandoned behind a taco shop, a fate that contrasted with its fame during the series. The bus remains a nostalgic piece of television history, representing the fun and music that the Partridge family brought into homes across America. During the production of The Partridge Family, David Cassidy's unexpected singing talent emerged, captivating audiences and contributing to the show's charm. Initially, the focus was on Shirley Jones, who played the mother, but Cassidy's vocal abilities quickly stole the spotlight. His performances on the show led to a successful music career after the series ended. Fans embraced his music, and he became a teen idol, with numerous hit songs that showcased his vocal range and charisma. However, as Cassidy's music career flourished, tensions arose regarding the show's future. Producers considered replacing him with Rick Springfield for a potential fifth season. Cassidy expressed a strong desire to focus on his music, which complicated the dynamics of the show. Despite discussions about continuing the series, it ultimately was not renewed. Cassidy's decision to prioritize his singing career marked a significant turning point, leading him to explore new opportunities in the music industry, while leaving behind the beloved character of Keith Partridge.
I think he means his number's up.
You know that's what I mean.
Despite facing the challenges of dyslexia, Danny Bonaduce showcased remarkable talent through his photographic memory. This unique ability allowed him to learn his lines quickly and accurately, often stepping in to correct his co-stars when they stumbled. His determination and skills highlighted not only his personal struggles, but also the strengths he brought to the set of the Partridge Family. Bonaduce's experience reflects the complexities of learning disabilities and how they can coexist with exceptional talents. On the other hand, David Cassidy's voice was a focal point of the show's musical appeal. Producers made strategic adjustments to his recordings to align with the popular sound of the time, which favored a higher pitch. This decision meant that Cassidy's natural vocal talent was often masked by studio enhancements, altering the authenticity of his performances. While the changes helped the show fit into the musical trends of the era, they also raised questions about the impact of such modifications on an artist's true voice. The interplay between Bonaduce's memory skills and Cassidy's voice adjustments illustrates the intricate dynamics of creating a successful television series during the 1970s.
Those are mine. We've been walking in circles.
Shirley Jones's rise to fame through the Partridge Family brought her both success and personal challenges. As she became a beloved television star, the lines between her on-screen persona and real life began to blur. This confusion affected her personal relationships, particularly her marriage, which ultimately broke down under the pressure of public scrutiny. The demands of fame often left her feeling isolated, as people struggled to separate her character from who she truly was. On the other hand, David Cassidy faced his own significant challenges. Despite his charm and talent, he battled severe personal issues that overshadowed his career. Legal troubles plagued him, leading to bankruptcy and multiple divorces that strained his relationships. His struggles with alcoholism became a defining aspect of his life, impacting his health and well-being. Ultimately, these battles culminated in his tragic death from liver and kidney failure, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil. The intertwining lives of Jones and Cassidy reflect the complex nature of fame and its effects on personal lives.
But you'd have to wear a night brace.
A night brace? Yeah, you know, the thing that wraps around your face.
The show's music achieved unexpected success, becoming a significant part of its legacy. One of the standout hits, I Think I Love You, soared to the top of the charts in 1970, even outselling the Beatles' iconic song Let It Be. This achievement surprised many, as the series was primarily a family sitcom rather than a musical showcase. The catchy tune resonated with audiences, contributing to the show's popularity and helping to establish a musical identity for the Partridge Family. However, behind the scenes, there were tensions regarding the singing talents of the cast. Shirley Jones, who played the matriarch of the Partridge Family, was often critical of her co-stars' vocal abilities. She believed that only David Cassidy, who portrayed her son Keith, possessed the real talent to sing on the show. Jones did not hesitate to express her dissatisfaction with the performances of other cast members, feeling that they did not measure up to the musical standards she expected. This dynamic added an interesting layer to the production, highlighting the contrast between the show's commercial success and the artistic disagreements among its stars.
Nobody else I know knocks that hysterically.
Yes, John.
The public often assumed that the cast of the Partridge Family could actually play the musical instruments featured in the show. In reality, only David Cassidy, who portrayed Keith Partridge, had genuine musical talent. This misconception highlighted the fictional elements of the series, as the other cast members did not perform the music themselves. The show relied heavily on studio musicians and pre-recorded tracks to create its catchy sound. After the Partridge Family ended, Susan Dey, who played Laurie Partridge, found great success in Hollywood. She transitioned smoothly from her role in the family sitcom to more serious acting. Dey starred in the acclaimed legal drama La La, where her performance earned her critical praise. Over her career, she won an Emmy Award and a Golden Globe, showcasing her talent and versatility as an actress. She remained active in the industry until her retirement in 2004, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a solid reputation in television.
I leave myself a little timeless and gladness, and even if I don't.
Day faced significant challenges with her body image during her time on the Partridge Family. The pressures of Hollywood often pushed her toward dangerous dieting practices, leading her to reach a critically low weight. It was only after she realized the severity of her condition that she began to understand the impact of these pressures on her health and self-esteem. The environment of the entertainment industry can be unforgiving, and Dai's struggles were a reflection of the broader issues many young women faced in that era. Even after the show ended, tensions lingered among some cast members. Dai's refusal to participate in reunions stemmed from the revelations in Cassidy's autobiography, which created rifts in their relationships. The animosity that developed affected the dynamics within the group, highlighting how personal struggles and public perceptions can intertwine. These issues reveal the complexities of life behind the scenes of a beloved television series, showcasing how the pressures of fame can lead to lasting consequences on personal relationships.
That is the worst thing I've heard in my entire rotten life, so I don't want to hear any more of it.
As the final notes of the Partridge Family's catchy theme fade away, we invite you to stay tuned for an exclusive glimpse into the lives of the talented cast who brought this beloved show to life. What happened to the colorful characters we grew to love after the camera stopped rolling? Did they find fame, or did they fade into obscurity? Discover the surprising twists and turns that marked their journeys, from David Cassidy's rise and struggles in the music industry to Susan Dai's transition into serious acting roles. Learn about the unexpected paths taken by the supporting cast and how their time on the show shaped their futures. Get ready for stories of triumph, heartache, and resilience that reveal the real-life challenges behind the laughter. Join us as we peel back the curtain and explore the legacy of the Partridge Family, revealing what truly became of the stars who once filled our screens with music and joy.
Difference as soon as you got on stage?
You were doing fine without me.
We've got charisma, Mom, but you've got sex appeal.
David Cassidy's portrayal of Keith Partridge in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family made him a teen idol almost overnight. As the charming lead singer of the fictional family band, Cassidy captivated audiences with his good looks and musical talent. However, the fame came with a heavy price. Behind the scenes, Cassidy struggled with the pressures of stardom, which led to a tumultuous career marked by personal challenges. After the show ended in 1974, he attempted to break free from his Partridge image, facing difficulties in finding substantial roles. His career was punctuated by a series of concerts and albums, but the shadow of his early fame loomed large. In his personal life, Cassidy faced significant hardships, including financial troubles and battles with substance abuse. His struggles with alcohol were well documented, leading to several arrests, including a DUI in 2010. In later years, he revealed that he was diagnosed with dementia in 2015, a condition that deeply affected his health and cognitive abilities. Cassidy's life was marked by a constant fight against the demons of fame and personal loss. His passing in November 2017 left a legacy of both talent and tragedy, reminding fans of the complexities behind celebrity. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his struggles, remained a beloved figure in pop culture.
Excuse me, but my friend has to make a date.
Great. Who's she going out with?
The football team.
Ray Bolger portrayed Grandpa Fred Renfrew in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. His character was a whimsical and affectionate presence, often bringing humor and warmth to the family dynamic. Bolger, known for his energetic performances and distinctive voice, infused Grandpa Fred with a sense of nostalgia and charm. This role was a departure from his earlier work in film and theater, where he gained fame for his portrayal of the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. After The Partridge Family, Bolger faced personal challenges. He struggled with the changing landscape of entertainment as television began to dominate. Despite his iconic status, he found it difficult to secure significant roles. He dealt with the pressures of fame and the isolation that often accompanied it. His life was marked by the tragic death of his wife, Gwendolyn, in 1988, which left him heartbroken. In his later years, Bolger continued to perform, but faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. He passed away in 1987, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex personal history. The last known information about him reflects a man who navigated both the joys of success and the sorrows of loss.
Ghost?
Well, what?
Do I have talent?
Don't you?
Brian Forster played Christopher. Chris was Partridge in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family, portraying the youngest son of a musical family. His character was often depicted as the innocent and sweet-natured sibling, providing comic relief and charm. Forster's performance resonated with audiences, making Chris a beloved character during the show's run. After the Partridge Family ended in 1974, Forster faced challenges in his career. He struggled to escape the shadow of his early fame, taking on various roles in television and film, but none reached the same level of success. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also faced financial difficulties, which led him to work in different fields, including real estate. In the years that followed, Forster became involved in the world of voice acting and spent time away from the spotlight. Notably, he has been candid about the darker aspects of child stardom, discussing the pressures and pitfalls that many young actors face. As of the latest updates, Brian Forster remains largely out of the public eye, focusing on his personal life and avoiding the Hollywood scene. He has occasionally participated in reunions and interviews, reflecting on his time in the industry.
I'll drive right up. I'll be there tonight.
Great, I knew I could count.
Suzanne Croft played Tracy Partridge, the youngest member of the Partridge family, in the 1970s series The Partridge Family. Her character was known for her sweet demeanor and youthful innocence, often bringing a sense of charm to the family's musical adventures. Croft's portrayal made her a beloved figure among fans, but the fame came with its challenges. After the show ended in 1974, Croft struggled to find steady work in Hollywood. She transitioned away from acting, focusing on a more private life. In the years that followed, Croft faced personal hardships. She battled financial difficulties and experienced the pressures of living in the shadow of her childhood fame. In 1990, she married and had 2 children, but her marriage faced strains. Croft also dealt with the loss of her father, which deeply affected her. In later years, she worked as a school secretary, finding solace in a more grounded life. Suzanne Croft passed away unexpectedly in April 2015, with her death attributed to a previously undiagnosed heart condition. Her legacy remains as the sweet Tracy Partridge, but her life reflects the struggles many face after childhood fame.
Why don't you take a long walk on a short pier, huh?
Hey, you got very original.
Stuart Margolin portrayed Hank, a charming yet troubled character in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. Hank's role was marked by a blend of humor and melancholy, as he often found himself in situations that revealed deeper emotional struggles. Margolin's ability to balance lightheartedness with a sense of underlying sadness made Hank a memorable part of the series. After The Partridge Family, Margolin's career took various turns. He became known for his work as a director and producer, contributing to several projects in film and television. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. Margolin faced battles with addiction, which led to periods of instability. His struggles were compounded by the pressures of fame and the often harsh realities of Hollywood. In the late 1990s, Margolin found some stability and continued to work in the industry, appearing in various roles and receiving acclaim for his performances. However, the darker aspects of his life lingered. In 2017, he faced significant health issues, including a battle with cancer. As of the latest updates, Margolin remains a figure of intrigue, with his legacy intertwined with both his artistic contributions and personal hardships.
I am leaving for Big Sur, and I am leaving in the morning.
R.A. Johnson portrayed Morris Tinkler in the 1970 series The Partridge Family, bringing a quirky charm to the character. Tinkler, a neighbor and occasional foil to the family, was known for his eccentric personality and comedic timing. Johnson's performance added a layer of humor that resonated with audiences during the show's run. After The Partridge Family, Johnson continued to work in television and film, often playing character roles that showcased his comedic talent. However, his career was not without challenges. Johnson faced personal hardships, including struggles with depression, which he later spoke about candidly. Despite his success, he dealt with the pressures of fame and the industry's often fickle nature. In his later years, Johnson experienced health issues, including a battle with cancer. He remained active in the entertainment industry, appearing in various projects until his passing in 2019. His legacy lives on through his memorable roles and the impact he had on comedy. The last known information about him highlights a life marked by both triumphs and trials, a testament to the complexities of a career in show business.
Oh, that's it, the caller.
Yes, that's it.
Susan Dey portrayed Laurie Partridge in the 1970s TV series The Partridge Family. Her character was the eldest daughter, known for her sweet demeanor and musical talent. Day's performance resonated with audiences, making her a beloved figure during the show's run. However, the fame that followed her also brought challenges. After the series ended in 1974, Day struggled to find roles that matched her early success. She faced typecasting, which limited her opportunities in Hollywood. In the late 1970s, Day experienced personal hardships, including a tumultuous relationship with actor and director Bernard Safransky, which ended in a bitter divorce. She battled anxiety and depression, which affected her career choices and public appearances. Day eventually found success again in the 1980s with her role in the drama series L.A. Law, earning critical acclaim and an Emmy Award. In her later years, she stepped back from acting and focused on her personal life. The last known information about Susan Day indicates she has remained out of the public eye, living a quiet life away from Hollywood's spotlight.
Look at the people who look up at me.
Gordon Jump portrayed the character of Albertson in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. Albertson served as a recurring character, often bringing a mix of humor and warmth to the show. Jump's portrayal was memorable, showcasing his ability to connect with the audience through a blend of charm and sincerity. After The Partridge Family, Jump faced various challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading to a long period of typecasting. Despite this, he found success in other series, notably as the bumbling yet kind-hearted manager Arthur Carlson on WKRP in Cincinnati. In his personal life, Jump faced hardships, including a battle with depression and the pressures of fame. He was open about his struggles, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. Jump also endured a scandal when he was accused of inappropriate behavior, which cast a shadow over his later years. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in television and theater until his health began to decline. The last known information about Gordon Jump indicates that he passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a story of resilience in the face of adversity.
Whoa, yes, love, I'd welcome you again, like you know I've done before.
Shirley Jones played the role of Shirley Partridge in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family, a character that showcased her warm and nurturing personality as the mother of the musical family. However, behind the scenes, Jones's life was far from perfect. Born on March 31, 1934, in Charleroi, Pennsylvania, Jones rose to fame with her Academy Award-winning performance in Elmer Gantry in 1960. Her marriage to actor Jack Cassidy in 1956 produced 3 sons, Sean, Patrick, and Ryan, who all struggled with personal demons. Sean, who played Keith Partridge in the series, battled addiction and depression, while Patrick struggled with substance abuse and was involved in a fatal car accident in 1996. Ryan, the youngest son, has kept a relatively low profile. Jones's marriage to Cassidy ended in divorce in 1975, and she married comedian Marty Ingalls in 1977. However, Ingalls' erratic behavior and struggles with mental health issues put a strain on their relationship. In 2013, Ingalls passed away, and Jones was left to pick up the pieces. In her 2013 memoir, Jones revealed a more candid side, discussing her own struggles with depression and her experiences with therapy. The book also detailed her tumultuous relationships, including a 24-hour affair with actor Dean Martin. Jones's life has been marked by both professional success and personal hardship, but she remains a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. As of 2023, Shirley Jones is still active in the entertainment industry, albeit at a slower pace. She has continued to act in various projects, including TV shows and films, and has been open about her experiences with aging and the challenges that come with it. Despite the many ups and downs in her life, Jones remains a resilient and determined individual, and her legacy as a talented actress and devoted mother continues to endure.
Because I was a pest, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. And you never liked me in the first place, right?
Jackie Coogan portrayed Grandpa Walter Renfrew in the 1970 series The Partridge Family, bringing a blend of humor and wisdom to the character. His role was significant as it added depth to the family dynamic, showcasing the trials and tribulations of a multi-generational household. Coogan's portrayal resonated with audiences, yet it was a stark contrast to his tumultuous life off-screen. Coogan was a child star in the silent film era, known for his role in The Kid alongside Charlie Chaplin. However, his early success led to financial ruin when his mother and stepfather mismanaged his earnings. This scandal pushed him to fight for child actor rights, leading to the Coogan Act, which protects a child's earnings in Hollywood. Despite his activism, Coogan faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcohol and the pressures of fame. In his later years, Coogan took on various roles in television and film but never regained the prominence of his youth. He faced health issues, including a battle with cancer, which he fought bravely. His last known public appearance was in the late 1980s, after which he faded from the spotlight. Coogan passed away in 1984, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both triumph and tragedy.
Cool.
Right. The family that plays together stays together.
Dave Madden portrayed Reuben Kincaid, the harried manager of the Partridge family, bringing a mix of humor and frustration to the role. Madden's character was often the voice of reason amid the chaos of the musical family, showcasing his ability to balance comedy with a touch of seriousness. After the show ended in 1974, Madden faced challenges in transitioning to other roles. He appeared in various television series and made guest appearances, but none matched the iconic status of Reuben Kincaid. Madden's life was marked by personal hardships. He battled depression and faced financial difficulties during the late 1980s. He also dealt with the complexities of the entertainment industry, including typecasting, and the struggle to find substantial roles. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure, often attending fan conventions and embracing his legacy. In his later years, Madden continued to work in voice acting and made occasional television appearances. He passed away in 2014 at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a reminder of the darker struggles behind the scenes. His life story serves as a testament to resilience in the face of adversity.
Yeah. Thanks for calling, Punky. Bye-bye.
Rosemary DeCamp portrayed Grandma Amanda Renfrew in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. Her character brought a blend of warmth and wisdom to the show, serving as a nurturing presence for the Partridge family. DeCamp's performance was marked by her ability to convey both humor and depth, making Grandma Amanda a memorable figure in the series. After The Partridge Family, DeCamp faced personal challenges that cast a shadow over her life. She struggled with a transition from television fame to finding substantial roles in an industry that often overlooked older actresses. Despite her talent, she encountered difficulties in securing work, leading to financial strain. In her later years, DeCamp dealt with health issues, including a battle with cancer. She remained resilient, often reflecting on her career with a sense of nostalgia mixed with regret over missed opportunities. The last known information about her life indicates that she passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy of strong performances and a complex personal story. Bert Convy portrayed Richard Lawrence in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. His character was a charming and charismatic love interest for one of the family members, showcasing Convy's ability to blend humor with a touch of romance. This role highlighted his talent for engaging audiences, but it was just one part of a larger complex career. After The Partridge Family, Convy became known as a game show host, leading popular shows like Hollywood Squares. However, his life was marked by personal challenges. He faced a tumultuous marriage to actress Ann Anderson, which ended in divorce amid rumors of infidelity. Convy also battled health issues. He was diagnosed with a brain tumor in the late 1990s. Despite these struggles, he maintained a positive public persona. His last known public appearance was in 1999, shortly before his death in 1991. Convy's life was a mix of success and hardship, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience.
You leaving, Grandpa?
Show him, Amanda.
Vic Tayback is primarily known for portraying the character Harlan Inkbar in the television show The Partridge Family, broadcasted in the 1970s. Throughout his career, Tayback enjoyed success in various acting, directing, and producing roles. But, despite his professional achievements, Tayback experienced personal hardships that defined his life outside of the entertainment industry. His struggles with alcoholism and a bitter divorce impacted his personal and professional life profoundly. In 1999, Tayback entered a treatment facility for substance abuse. Though he managed to overcome addiction, he was later diagnosed with colon cancer. Fighting the illness, Tayback continued working. However, he ultimately lost his battle in 1990 at the age of 55. His passing left a lasting impact on those who knew him, As the years go by, Tabak's memory is preserved through his work in Hollywood, although his personal struggles remain a part of his legacy.
We love one another, a storybook love, and that's all.
Pat Harrington Jr. played the role of Harry in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. His character was a comedic and somewhat bumbling handyman who often found himself in humorous situations with the musical family. Harrington's performance brought a unique charm to the show, making Harry a memorable supporting character despite the series' focus on the Partridge Family. After the Partridge Family ended, Harrington faced various challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched the success he had achieved on the show. While he appeared in guest spots on other series, including a notable role in One Day at a Time, his career never fully regained its earlier momentum. In his personal life, Harrington dealt with significant hardships. He faced the painful loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. The struggle with depression and the pressures of Hollywood added to his challenges. Despite these difficulties, he remained active in the entertainment industry, even participating in voice work for animated series. In his later years, Harrington continued to work sporadically, but details about his life grew scarce. He passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy marked by both the joy he brought to audiences and the personal battles he faced.
Mine is better.
Keith's right about that. But I don't grade on content alone. I also grade...
Danny Bonaduce played Danny Partridge, the wisecracking middle child of the musical family in the 1970s series The Partridge Family. His character was known for his charm and quick wit, which resonated with audiences. However, Bonaduce's life mirrored the chaos of his role. After the show ended in 1974, he struggled with personal demons, including substance abuse. He faced a turbulent period marked by arrests and public meltdowns, including a notorious incident in 1990 when he was arrested for assaulting a transvestite prostitute. In the late 1990s, Bonaduce attempted a comeback through reality television, showcasing his tumultuous life. He became a radio personality, but his battles with addiction continued, leading to multiple rehab stints. His marriage to Gretchen Bonaduce ended in a highly publicized divorce, which included allegations of infidelity and emotional abuse. As of late 2023, Bonaduce has been candid about his health struggles, including a serious diagnosis of a rare condition affecting his health. He remains a complex figure, navigating the shadows of fame and personal hardship.
Kit, these pajamas happen to be a gift.
Harry Morgan portrayed Cal, the wise, and often humorous handyman in the 1970s TV series The Partridge Family. His character provided a grounding presence amidst the show's youthful chaos, often offering sage advice and comic relief. Morgan's portrayal resonated with audiences, showcasing his ability to balance humor with a touch of gravity. After The Partridge Family, Morgan's career continued to flourish. He starred in numerous television shows and films, but his most notable role came in the 1980s when he played Colonel Sherman Potter in MASH. This role solidified his status as a television icon. However, Morgan's life was not without struggle. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his son, who died in a motorcycle accident in 1989. This event deeply affected him, casting a shadow over his later years. Morgan also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led to bouts of depression. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure in Hollywood until his passing in 2011. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on television history. Last known information indicates that Morgan's contributions to the industry are celebrated, with fans remembering him for his warmth and talent.
Look, kid, the shampoo is congealing in my ears.
Richard Mulligan's portrayal of Dr. Jim Lucas in the 1970 television series The Partridge Family brought a unique charm and depth to the character. As a doctor who often found himself entangled in the family's musical adventures, Mulligan's performance added a layer of sincerity and humor, making him a memorable part of the show. However, this role was just the beginning of a complex life marked by both professional success and personal turmoil. After The Partridge Family, Mulligan achieved further acclaim with his role in the sitcom Empty Nest, where he played a widowed doctor facing life's challenges. Despite his on-screen success, Mulligan struggled with personal demons. He faced multiple battles with alcoholism, which led to strained relationships and a tumultuous life. His marriage to actress Joanne Worley ended in divorce, and he faced difficulties in maintaining long-term relationships. Mulligan's later years were shadowed by health issues, including a battle with cancer, which he fought courageously. He continued to work in television and film until his passing in 2000. His legacy remains as a talented actor who brought joy to many, while his life story serves as a reminder of the hidden struggles behind the spotlight. Last known information indicates he passed away on September 26, 2000, leaving behind a complex legacy of both triumph and tragedy.
Talk about jealous.
What'd they say?
It's not what they said. You could just tell they were green with envy.
Alan Oppenheimer portrayed Lorenzo Bernard in the 1970 TV series The Partridge Family. His character, a charming yet mysterious figure, added depth to the show, often leaving viewers questioning his true intentions. Oppenheimer's performance was marked by a blend of humor and intrigue, showcasing his ability to navigate complex emotional landscapes. After The Partridge Family, Oppenheimer's career flourished in voice acting, where he became known for his roles in animated series such as He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. However, his life was not without challenges. Oppenheimer faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also encountered industry struggles, often battling typecasting and the pressures of fame. Despite these obstacles, he maintained a resilient spirit, continuing to work in television and film. As of the latest information, Alan Oppenheimer remains active in the industry, participating in conventions and engaging with fans. His legacy as a talented actor and voice artist endures, reflecting a life marked by both achievement and adversity.
Bill Johnson's your name. TV's my game, see? TV fiction. Yeah?
As we wrap up our look back at The Partridge Family, it's clear that this beloved show left a lasting impact on its cast and its fans. From David Cassidy's rise to fame to the challenges faced by Shirley Jones in balancing her career and family life, each member of the cast navigated their own unique journey. The series not only entertained audiences but also tackled real issues, such as family dynamics and the pressures of fame, which resonated deeply with viewers. Did you watch The Partridge Family during your childhood? What memories do you have of the music, the laughter, or the heartfelt moments shared by the family? Perhaps you remember singing along to their catchy tunes or discussing the episodes with friends. We would love to hear your stories and memories. Please share them in the comments below, and let's celebrate the nostalgia together. Your experiences are a part of the legacy of this iconic show.
A get out of jail free card.